in my comment section, there were a few viewers, they openly call me a perpetrator. And I find that extremely shocking, because if you follow my videos, you will know I am here trying to help targeted individuals by sharing my own personal experience. And I know my experience is unique. It's one of a kind experience, because I have researched, I have looked at other people's channels, I have watched other people's videos. And if you sincerely believe I'm a perpetrator, then something is wrong with the way you project reality, because I know my videos is aimed towards being positive and overcome the fear that are in majority of the targeted individuals. And I try to provide a solution, okay? That's the key, a solution. Because many of these targeted individuals out there with these gang stalking videos, all they're doing is just complaining and whining. They're complaining, they're whining about a problem, but there's real no solutions. Or they just kind of give a bunch of answers when in reality they have no idea which one is the truth. For instance, there are many targeted individuals out there. They will upload videos of gang stalkers in public, right? They walk by a group of people and these targeted individuals will say, oh, those are gang stalkers. You know, a person walk by them and they'll be like, oh, that's a gang stalker. A kid, you know, out of school is walking past them and they'll be like, oh, those kids, they're wearing certain color, they're gang stalkers, right? Someone's wearing the color blue, they're gang stalkers. Someone wearing color red, they're gang stalkers. Oh, there's a red car, that's a gang stalker. You know how many red cars are out there? Do you know how many blue cars are out there? Think about it. Just think about it. That is such nonsense. It's nonsense to believe all color coordinated with this red or blue or white or whatever it's gang stalkers or gang stalking related. That's terrible. Just terrible, absolutely terrible. And I feel bad for these people because they're so stuck. They are uploading videos that shows how crazy they are, and they're bringing a bad name to targeted individuals out there who actually wants to get help and wants to get answers. Yeah, even for someone like me, a TI. Like I have bad reputation due to other crazy TIs out there who are stuck in fear. And they'll upload all these videos on YouTube falsely accusing these regular people, regular civilians as gang stalkers. It's like they go out in public, it's like everybody's a gang stalker. Come on. You know, they believe their families are gang stalker. They believe their family's part of the gang stalking program. They believe their roommates are gang stalkers. They believe their cousins are gang stalkers. Are you fucking serious? Oh, excuse my language. Are you serious? Wake up. They're not gang stalkers. I know exactly who these gang stalkers are, and I know exactly what they look like. And you will find out soon enough. But one thing you have to realize is, stop uploading videos of innocent people and portraying them as gang stalkers, because they're not. I saw a video of this lady. She just came out of Walmart, and this lady just came out of Walmart, and there was a car. There was a car that's with the headlights on, right? pointing at her direction, and she's just, you know, putting her groceries into the trunk of her car. And the entire time she's filming the car with the headlights on, saying, oh, look at that car, it's a red color and it's with the headlights on looking at me. It's like, you know, gotta be a gang stalker. And I'm like, big freaking deal. So what if their headlights are on? You're in public. How sensitive are you? Like, you gotta be extremely overly sensitive to have to believe, oh, it's someone else in the car because it's red and have the headlights on pointing at your direction. Oh, they're gang stalkers. It's like, what? Come on. They could be in their car, just look at their phone, waiting for someone to come out, and they just didn't turn off the engine. They kept the car running. Who knows? Big freaking deals. Like, what are they doing to you? Seriously, what is that car really doing to you for you to label them as gang stalkers? What, just because they have their headlights on, that's invading your space? You're out in public. Stop being overly sensitive. It's videos like that really bring a bad name to TIs like me and the ones out there who actually wants to get help, okay? It just brings a bad name. Anyone that's not going through this gang stalking thing watches videos like that, it's gonna be like, oh, this lady's crazy. Come on. If you're a true TI, you know you're being gang stalked. I know you're being gang stalked because I'm a TI and I've been gang stalked. And I'm still getting annoyed by these guys once in a while, but it's not like in the beginning. It's like, and also this lady, she came out of a store, and in the car next to hers, the alarm was on. The alarm was on, okay? And she's like, okay, she came out of the store and the car alarms are on, and you know, this never ever really happens. This is part of their noise whatever campaign, or this is their way of distracting her or stressing her out or whatever. I'm like, big freaking deal. The car alarm's on. Just get in your car and leave. Who cares? Someone else's car. It's like, why you gotta be like, oh, this car's alarm is on? It's because it's trying to distract her or trying to like mess with her. Like, what the heck? Come on. That's like hypersensitive. Someone dropped some change in front of them and they'll be like, oh, they purposely did that just to annoy me. It's like, what? Someone walked by in front of them, they're like, oh, they walked by in front of me because they want to prevent me from getting into the store 2 seconds faster. It's like, what the heck? Well, that's me being sarcastic, but it's nonsense. And when you try to explain to these TIs, like, well, what exactly bothered you? Like, what type of harassment are they doing to bother you? And they can't even explain it. I got one guy, I'm trying to help, sincerely trying to help, and he ended up eventually calling me a fake, calling me a liar. Are you serious? I asked this person, I'm like, okay, what exactly did the person do to harass you? And their response was, oh, I don't want to play your mind game. What? Mind game? What mind game? I asked you a question, you can't even answer me, you can't even tell me. You ignore my question. It's like, okay, whatever. See, I don't care if you actually believe me or not. I'm not gonna waste my time to try to convince you. All I'm doing is sharing my own personal experience. And if you watch my video, you know I know a lot of stuff. That's a fact. So if you try to deny me and call me a perp or call me a fake, shame on you. I'll call you out because that's the only way to help you. So what exactly did these people do in public to harass the TI? Right? One might be walking and all of a sudden heard some verbal harassment from across the street. And the TI would look over there and see a person in that direction. And that TI might believe, okay, it's gotta be that person because the sound comes from that direction, right? Or it might be in the store and hear some verbal harassment coming from the back, and they walk to the back and notice only one dude standing there, or one dude and a couple ladies, and since the voice sounded like it's from a guy, that TI automatically assume it's gonna be that dude. I wouldn't do that. You know what I did? I actually go talk to the person. I kind of be like, hey, those are some nice shoes, nice Nikes. Or just say, oh, excuse me, sorry. Grab something in front of them. And usually they'll say something like, oh, it's okay, oh, no problem. And I would match that voice with the voice that I actually heard, the verbal harassment. I would match them. And guess what? They never match. But not for me, at least. So after a while, I knew, okay, this person's voice don't match the same voice that I heard, but they're in the same direction. What the heck? You have to investigate these things. You have to, don't be afraid, don't be scared, because a lot of you make videos of calling other people targeted gang stalkers, but yet you don't say anything to them, or you don't say hi, you don't acknowledge them, so you don't even get to hear if their voice matches with that verbal harassment voice. You have to do some detective work, use process of elimination. Okay, if you hear those voices, try to go engage that person, be friendly, be nice, try to listen to their tone of voice and see if it matches up with the verbal harassment voices that you hear. Don't be making no videos about, oh, gang stalkers in public. You already know you're being gang stalked. You're a TI, you know you're being gang stalked. I know you're being gang stalked. You don't need to make videos of innocent civilians and claim and accuse them of being gang stalkers. Focus on finding a solution. Don't brag about the problems. You're just bragging about problems. Like, you're looking for reassurance. You want to reassure yourself that other people out there can hold your hand or something, give you a hug, and let you know, oh yeah, you're being gang stalked. Yeah, you're being gang stalked. Duh, of course you're being gang stalked. Don't talk about the problem, talk about the solution. If you want to talk about the problem, also talk about the solution. All right? This is why this whole community of targeted individuals, over 90% of them are crazy. Because, well, I would say not more unfortunate, because not every one of them live where I live. Where I live, you know, my neighbors, you know, obviously behind me is really far away. Like I said in my videos, I can investigate. I did a lot of stuff. I spent a lot of money on different gadgets. So I investigated a lot of things. I have a lot of answers that none of you have. If you know someone out there who has more of a solution than me, please share, because I wanna watch their videos. I wanna learn from them as well. Try to focus on the solution. Don't brag about the problem. That is it for now. You guys take care. And watch my videos many times. Sometimes you might need to watch a video 3 or 4 times to really remember the information, to store the content into your mind. The gang stalkers, they're not scary. Stop making them seem like they're all scary. Like, don't be afraid, just go out and enjoy life. Xu Meng signing out.